Every winter, cities across South Asia disappear under a blanket of grey. Delhi, Lahore, Dhaka. You can't see the sky, your throat burns, and your air purifier starts screaming. But what's really behind this toxic smog, and why does it get so much worse every year, especially in winter? Let's break it down. What's in the air you're breathing? South Asia's air isn't just dusty, it's a deadly mix of exhaust fumes, factory smoke, and burning waste. The main culprits: cars and buses choking cities with tailpipe emissions, factories and brick kilns burning coal and natural gas, homes still using wood or dung for cooking and heating, farmers burning leftover crops to clear land quickly, construction sites and unpaved roads kicking up clouds of dust, and yes, trash fires where people burn domestic and industrial waste in the open. Add all that up and you have got one of the world's most toxic air zones, home to nearly a billion people. Why it gets worse? Here's the science in simple terms. In winter, the ground cools down faster than the air above it. That traps cold, dirty air near the surface, like a lid on a pot of boiling soup. Scientists call this a temperature inversion. When slow down, the air stops mixing and pollution just sits there. If your city is in a basin surrounded by hills like Kathmandu or Delhi, it's even worse because the pollution literally can't escape. At the same time, people burn more fuel to stay warm, and farmers in nearby states torch their crop residue. All this combines into what experts call a pollution dome, a thick, toxic blanket that hangs over cities for weeks. What it's doing to your body? Fine particles called PM 2.5 are the most dangerous. They're so tiny they slip past your lungs into your bloodstream. Over time, they can cause heart disease, strokes, chronic lung problems, and even cancer. In Bangladesh alone, over 100,000 people die every year from pollution-related diseases. In Pakistan and India, PM 2.5 levels are up to 15 times higher than what the World Health Organization says is safe. It's not just about breathing problems. Air pollution increases premature birth, low birth weights, and developmental issue in children. In total, South Asia loses about 45% of the world's total life years lost to air pollution. People are literally living shorter lives by years. The economic cost: this isn't just a health issue, it's an economic one. In Bangladesh, pollution-related healthcare costs are around 5% of GDP. Hundreds of millions of workdays are lost each year because people get sick. Hospital visits spike, especially for asthma, heart disease, and newborn care. The poorest are hit hardest, creating a vicious cycle between pollution and poverty. Can South Asia fix this? China once faced the same crisis, smog so thick you couldn't see across the street. But in a decade, they cut pollution levels in Beijing by over 30%. How? By shutting down coal plants in major cities, strict vehicle emission rules, and electric public transport, moving factories out of city centers, massive tree planting campaigns, real-time air quality monitoring, and fines for polluters. South Asia can do the same if it commits to setting enforceable pollution limits, offering alternatives to crop burning, electrifying transport and improving public transit, phasing out coal and switching to cleaner fuels, planting urban forests to filter the air. The takeaway: we already know what's poisoning our air. We even know how to fix it. Other countries have done it. What's missing is political will and enforcement. Until then, every breath in South Asia's cities is a reminder that the price of inaction is measured not in money but in lives.